Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at an Acura MDX A-Spec in the color gray. Let's take a look. Starting up front here, underneath the hood we have a 3.5-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 290 horsepower, 267 pound-foot of torque, and when properly equipped, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and your fog lights down below. Across your front bumper, you'll also find these little round nodules. These are your front parking sensors. Along to the side here, you've got black 20-inch alloy wheels, factory running boards. You have your A-Spec badge on either side. Your side mirrors have integrated turn signals as well. As you move back on both of your front handles and both of your rear handles, you'll find these 3 double lines. We'll talk about that when we get up to the drivers. All the way through, you'll find all of your rear windows come with a factory tinting. Approaching the back here, across your rear bumper, you have backup parking sensors. Left-hand side, you have another A-Spec badge. And then on the right-hand side, you have your MDX and your SH all-wheel drive badges. Underneath your rear logo is where you'll find your backup camera. This is also where you go to open up your trunk. Simply reach underneath of the logo, press the button, and it should automatically lift up for you. Inside, we have both a second and third row seating. Second row seating is a 40-20-40 split, which means that this middle section, as you can see, can work independently from either side. We currently have it laid down, but it can also sit upright to provide additional seating space. We'll talk about that more when we get up there. In the back, your third row seating has a split right down the middle, so a 50-50 rear split bench seat. Either side can work independently from one another. You simply release these little handles on the bottom corners in order to either raise it up or lay it down flat. And for the second row, you'll find little handle releases, little buttons on the back top corner of each side. And the middle section, if you look really closely, you'll find a little strap right here. That is how you release the middle section there. For your third row seat occupants, they have their own cup holder spaces and plenty of leg and head room. Then in the back here, tons and tons of storage space. Left-hand side, you have an extra deep pocket. Then we also have plenty of charger spaces here. You'll also find tie-down hooks in each one of the 4 corners. A little bit hard to see on this inside corner, but you've got one tucked in the back there. If you're looking for your spare tire kit, simply look down at the floor. You'll find this little handle, reach in and pull up. Everything you need will be stored or accessible through here. There are some little diagrams showing you how to do so. We also have the Acura carpeted mats in terrific condition just in the back here, staying in good condition. Now, to close up your space, you can reach up to your handle on the right-hand side or just press the electronic button. Next, let's take a look at the inside. Inside here, you'll find your interior upholstery is the combo of the leatherette and suede. We also have red stitching for a little bit of contrast on the seats. As we said, we have this separately functioning middle section. There is cup holder and storage spaces in the middle for the use of the second row seat occupants or the third row seat occupants. And if you want to, you can lay it down flat or have it upright for additional seating space. Then, looking upwards, you will find a panoramic moonroof that goes the whole way across the back, and we have the cover put at halfway. It is adjustable so that you can have the entire moonroof open, you can have it halfway, or you can have it completely closed. Looking forward, on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, there is pouch storage. Back of your console, you will find a third air conditioning control zone panel. This is able to be used by your third row seat occupants and second row seat occupants. This way they're able to adjust their own modes, temperatures, and fan speeds. We also have 3 variant levels of heated seat controls on either side back here. This can be controlled from up front. We'll talk about that when we get up there. Down below you have plenty of charger spaces, and we currently have the Acura rubber mats throughout this unit. On the side of your seat, you will find your adjustments that you can use to lay your seats down flat or simply adjust them back and forth in order to give clear access to the third row seats. Inside your door, you have your speaker space, more of the black leatherette with red stitching, and then we also have our first look at the ambient lighting. A lot more clear at nighttime, of course, but still looks great nonetheless. In the door, you have built-in sunshades, so this unhooks from the bottom, rolls all the way up top here, and then hooks in, helping to keep the sun out of everybody's eyes without impeding on their view. Just as easily, you unhook it, roll it all the way back down, and it goes completely flush into your door frame. Backing into these three double lines, these guys indicate keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your person, you can just tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside your driver's door, next to your handle is your memory seat settings. Down below you have power windows for front and back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. On the left, you're also able to fold your side mirrors in flat with the body of your unit. You can have this set up automatically or manipulate them manually using this button control. Just underneath that, you also have a power trunk release and all of your storage space. Inside, you'll find that your front seats are both power adjustable, back, front, up, down, lumbar support. You've got your hood release on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. Then you have your parking brake. You have your odometer dash, all of your sensors, your defrost for the rear windshield wiper blades, parking sensors, traction control, etc. Then you also have a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. Hop in and take a look at the steering wheel itself. First off, we have black leatherette with red stitching to match your seats. Up top, you have silver paddle shifters. Left-hand side, you have a heated leather steering wheel control. Then you have all of your radio, hands-free communication, and volume controls, as well as the control for your upfront dash display. Then on the right-hand side, you have the controls for the cruise control. So you also include sonar and lane departure, so it is fully adaptive. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. You use it using the touchpad. Down below, you have all four corners, as well as the displays for your home screen. And then you'll also notice this little side panel, because the screen is split, one larger side, one smaller side. So there are controls for the larger side and the smaller side. Taking a look what we got in here, so we're currently at the home screen. You have your navigation, phone, FM radio, Android Auto, smart shortcuts, Bluetooth audio, system updates. You can scroll overwards and access all of your apps here as well. Or if you go back, you can go over again. You got social playlist, USB adapters, Alexa, your cabin talk, and then all of your general settings. So you've got your system, connections, display, vehicle. Then we go down, camera, sound, and notifications. Going over, you can go over to this little display for your navigation, taking a closer look at anything that you need. You can also go in, make it smaller, make it bigger, all controllable from here. And looking back from there as well, you have your volume control and your tune scroll as well. And there's also a little armrest here, so you can put your wrist on here when you're using your touchpad. Just up from there, you have your climate control center. So as we said, you have the control for those rear panels as well. Other than that, we have the split up front, so driver and front passenger can have their own unique temperature settings. You can sync the whole cabin up together, have everybody work independent, whatever works best for you. Down below, you'll find 3 variant levels for cooled and heated seats for driver and front passenger, as well as the automatic option if you so please. Up left, you have your push start ignition. You've got your 4-ways in the middle. Down below, you have your gear shift. We have the button style, as well as your driving mode options. Automatic start-stop, brake, hold. You have chargers all inside of here. Pops in, pops away. Down from there, you have all of your cup holder and storage space. What is underneath your little armrest here is a wireless charging pad compatible with all wireless charging devices, and you can choose to turn it on and off using the little button control. Then you have your console space. You have 2 different levels to it. So there's a press in button, gives you the top level. You've got a little bit more shallow space. Or if you go and use the lifting button, you have a deeper space, and you have chargers inside here as well. Then looking up on your rear view mirror, 1, 2, and 3 dots. These are your garage door openers. Then overhead, you have your SOS button, overhead lighting controls. You have your sunglasses compartment, and the controls for that panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Acura MDX A-Spec in the color gray. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.